Hey, what's up? I'm Al Cox. I make games, play games, and everything in between. And today, I'm going to tell you why making mistakes is the best way to learn. Alright, nobody likes making mistakes, and when you find yourself making the same mistake over and over, see it as like the best way to learn this process. Because whatever mistake you make, you're gonna learn from it. I make mistakes all the time. Sometimes I make the same mistakes 2, 3, 7 times in a row just to make sure I learn. And then I'll make the same mistake later down the road just to refresh my memory. Almost like I'm doing it on purpose, but I'm not. I have the mindset of you're gonna figure it out, you're gonna get it done. Anyways, we got my game. Okay, so check it out. These images are 150 by 150 pixels. I should have made them 300 by 300 pixels because that's just a better size. This here. So here you can see it's not so crispy. This I think is 150 by 150. Here it's not crispy. I want to update the colors because I picked these colors very quickly in the first place. Yesterday I spent like a few hours picking out a new colors that I think work better. I think these colors, it just looks nicer. That's just what I'm going for. I'm just going for like a nice, pleasant color. And I think this looks great. And so what I did was I just got new images right here. And at the same time, I was like, okay, I'm gonna update the mistake I made with having the images be 150 by 150. And I made these 600 by 600. Now, if you know anything about atlases, and here's an atlas, you don't wanna have more than 3. So the fact that this is horrible. And I remember now that 600 by 600 is too big. And what I really wanted was 300 by 300, not 600 by 600. So I went from the mistake of having 150 by 150 to 600 just to be sure. I wanted to make it 300 by 300. And my last game, Color Swipey, all the images were 300 by 300 because the bigger the image, the less you have to worry about if someone's playing on an iPad and the images won't look fuzzy like we saw before. See, look at these colors. These look nicer, right? They look nicer. The 2 hours I spent fixing all of these was a learning experience because now I'm going to go in and I'm going to remake all those images. That's what I'm going to do today. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I put out videos daily. Let's get to work. Done. That was great. I think I got a lot done, a lot of focusing, and looking at the game now, I'm very happy with the work that I've been putting in. It's weird, it's like this color palette just makes me feel like all the pieces are moving into the right place. I've already had a bunch of these levels done, and I'm just playing these levels again with the new color palette. It's pretty cool. Let's jump into it. It was a lot of work to just go in and go to all these levels that I made, all of them, even these over here with some gravity, no gravity. I'm still figuring out how I want to lay out the game and the levels. Okay, I made this. I just wanted something other than the generic. This is cool. This is the color palette. And then I added this finish line. I'm just loving the way this looks. Orange. I'm gonna change this because right now this level is too hard. I'm not trying to make levels difficult. Like,
I do think a good hard game is important. What I'm trying to do now is not so much a hard game, but to make a difficult game with simple deaths. My thought is you should be able to survive if you just pay attention and take your time. If you go too fast, then you'll probably die. But if you're just patient, kind of, then you should be okay. And I still need to change a bunch of stuff. Right now, changing the color palette was like the big move for today. I'm loving the way everything looks. Like all these levels that I made before, I thought they were kind of cool, and now they just look spectacular. Aesthetically, I am very happy with the way things look. It just makes me want to make everything a little bit better. It makes me want to make the pause screen better, make the game over screen better, like the new color palette. I'm always worried because what if I never find the color palette? I had been looking for a while, so it's just nice to have one that I'm very happy with. With level 9, we got a lot of levels to go. Still not sure about the shadow. I'm trying to like think of ways I can make the shadow even better or less perfect circle, I want to say. Got to move the character to the bottom screen. And it just looks great. It feels great. I often have the character up in the middle over here. I kind of want to try to keep the character down here. Think of what would be the best spot. Like some of these levels I don't even really like. Like this level I think is kind of like weak. Then I think I want to have it so if you knock items off to the side, you get points. This is a level that's not yet complete. I'm just having a lot of fun playing the game, going to try to make it better. There's a couple of things I thought that would be cool to add. All that work, it was painstaking. You're literally just going in and changing every image. Let's take one quick look at the atlases. And yeah, see, before I had a bunch of atlases, and now I just got these basic ones. As you can see, the color palette looks great. Job well done. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.